This is my budgie incubator. I've taken a Brinsley Eco 2 Mini, and the temperature of this is set to 35 degrees, and that's the lowest it can go. And I want to go lower because I've got 2 budgie chicks in here. The top of this I've just put onto a plastic bowl to make it a bit bigger. I put some insulation around the sides. In there I've got a cup of water and a humidity sensor, so the humidity is 69%. And in the bottom there is sawdust. I found if you use oatmeal, rolled oats, it tends to go mouldy and not hygienic, so I use sawdust. There's also a thermocouple, this silver thermocouple, and this comes out and it's connected to the ink bird. Now this is a controller that controls this. So basically this is connected to a power pack, and it's got a heating and cooling. So I've connected my Brinsley Mini 2 Eco to the heating socket of the ink bird, and the ink bird will switch on and off the incubator based on the temperature set on this. So at the moment it's set to 33.9 degrees. So if and the current temperature is 34, you can see it's slowly dropping. So if I hold this down for 10 seconds, this is the temperature set, and I can adjust this. So I'll just drop it 0.1 degree, hold that for 3 seconds, and now the temperature's set for 33.8. I just hold this down again. Now this, if I've set it at 33.8, I can adjust this, and this will control how much it drops in temperature before it kicks in again. So if it's set at 33.8, then it will kick in at 33.2. We'll see that in a minute. This is the alarm hot, so it will send off an audible alarm if it's more than 34.9. Again, you can adjust this, hold this down for 3 seconds. That's the low temperature, so if it goes below that, it will set off an audible alarm. Put those as 0. That's centigrade or Fahrenheit. Alright, so if I just leave it for a second. Right, you see the temperature's 33.3. The heating lights come on, so that means that the incubator is being powered, and because the incubator is set at 35 degrees, it will start heating. So the temperature of your incubator has to be higher than the temperature of this. So I could set this to 40 degrees, it still work. But if I set this to 30 degrees, you can't do that anyway because you can only set it 35 or greater. But if that was set at 30 degrees, then it wouldn't work, because when this comes on, it basically switches this on and off, and this is set to say 30 degrees, it won't do any heating. So it's got to be set at a temperature higher than what you've got on here. Alternatively, you could use a heat lamp. So now the temperature's readings 38.3, the set temperature's 33.8, so you can see it's reached the temperature, the heating lights come off, and then this temperature will start to drop, and when it gets to 33.2 it'll switch on, and that's how it works. One thing you've got to watch out for is, see the silver thermocouple, if the budgie rests up against it, it will heat it up. So here it would probably say something like 35, and it would stay at 35 because the chick is heating it, but the actual air temperature would obviously get a lot cooler, and so the incubator won't switch on. And that's my setup.